Welcome to Rebel Feeling. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus. Let's do a vibe check. Let's see what the current vibe is like, positive, negative, any kind of message you need to hear. Heavy downloads. There's something in regards to your nervous system. You could be in fight, flight, or fawn. I'm also getting the message that isolation has become a trap disguised as freedom. You're not alone in there. I isolate hard, but I'm learning how to differentiate between isolation and solitude. There is something here that's letting you know when you are with others. You can see your healing, you can see your progress, you can see your strength, you can see your nervous system responses better. This is about letting yourself be seen and to start creating what doesn't exist. Um, your life and your path is not going to look like a lot of people or any people around you. Your life is going to be completely different. You're an aqua. You're a visionary. You're a trendsetter. You are the rebel. Your life is not going to look like others. This is about you creating your true and authentic path. But you have to let yourself be seen. You have to come out. It's time to go outside. Like it's heavy energy here. It's time to go outside. Again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm sending you so much love and light. But let's see what's going on with your vibe right now. Spirit, what is my aqua's current vibe at this point? What's their vibe right now? What's their vibe? We have the devil. And this is not negative. Devil can be like toxicity, addiction, codependency. You could be held by something, bound by something. The devil is not always negative. Um, but the current vibe is you could have a Capricorn around you, or you could be thinking about a Capricorn at this time. There could be a Capricorn who is obsessed with you. Could be a Capricorn who wants a brand new beginning with you. And we'll look into it. The devil is not negative. It's just something that limits and binds you in some way. Excess. This could be lust. This could be love. This could be passion. Spirit. What is the positive vibes for my aqua? What's positive vibes? Thank you, Spirit. You're no longer at a stalemate. You're no longer at a crossroad. You're not in denial. You're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck. You know which way to go. You intuitively know which way to go. That's the positive. You're not at this crossroad and stalemate anymore. Spirit, what's the negative vibes around my aqua? What's the negative? Two of Cups in reverse. Soulmate, spiritual connection, a close bond. With the devil and the Two of Cups here, this could be someone from the past. And it looks like a message. Someone from the past maybe has made a decision or wants to communicate with you. The negative part of this is you could have viewed this as a toxic, karmic person, or they viewed you as a toxic, karmic person. But the negativity is that maybe this is a soulmate. Maybe this is love. And there's something here that's like turning it upside down. Spirit, what is the lesson and message for my aqua? Oh, teamwork and collaboration. You understanding when someone's making an effort towards you, when someone wants to work with you, when someone wants to collaborate with you. This could be someone from the past coming back in, and in the past, they were not someone that you felt was like a spiritual connection, a close bond, a soulmate. They kind of left you in this very difficult road. They left you at a stalemate, but there's no doubt that there is passion here. Because the devil is not only negative, the devil could signify like passion and lust and love. Very lusty energy. Spirit, what is the action and advice for my aqua? What's the action and advice to overcome conflict, to remove your ego, to release tension? Yeah, you held back for a really, really long time, but this is love. Maybe you held back from who you're meant to be with because of this notion that they were the devil, that they were like a karmic person. But the action and the advice is to overcome conflict, to overcome tension. Maybe tension in love and passion. Very confusing right now for me. Because it feels like there is a soulmate here. And maybe this soulmate connection is very sexually driven. And that's not very healing. That's not very healthy if the what bonds you guys together is just sex. Aqua, you want more than that. You got to hit me in a couple more areas. Like, that's great, but I need more. You need more. Spirit, clarify this devil. Or you could have a cap in your life right now. Or a cap is thinking about you. Spirit, what's this devil energy as a current time? What's this devil? 9 of Pentacles. You're standing up for what you deserve. You are extremely self-sufficient, very independent. This person could be very like independent, self-sufficient. Spirit, tell me about this 9 of Pentacles. You're just working on you. Oh, but a message from someone from the past. There is someone from the past sending a message. Someone you share beautiful memories with, nostalgia. There is this innocence and there's this soulmate energy. Just like with this too, there's a soulmate coming back in that you don't know whether to believe that they are good or bad, whether they are negative or positive. And maybe that's why that nervous system, it came up, because how you feel around this person is going to point you in the direction. If you're feeling mellow and comforted around this person, but the past was very rocky, pay attention to your intuition. If you feel anxious and sad, then fucking run. Run. Spirit, what's this message? What's this? The sun? Someone wants to send you a message of love. Spirit, tell me about the 6 of Cups. Tell me about this nostalgia. Yeah. Someone wants a brand new beginning with you. Someone from your past who you feel very drawn towards, maybe more so sexually than anything, wants to come back. This person is wanting to have like this freedom and fulfillment with you. There's happiness here. There's a new beginning. 2 cards. Oh, we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is beautiful. You know, and your nervous system is going to know if this is a yay or a nay. It looks like someone wants to confess something. The Seven of Swords in reverse is a confession. There's some remorse. There's coming clean, and you're the High Priestess. You know it. You know someone wants to come clean. You have that inner knowing. You have that inner knowledge. You're trusting your intuition, spirit. What does this person want to confess? Like right away. Ah. This person has been through, they're the Nine of Pentacles. So someone who's very independent, self-sufficient, but they also been at the Nine of Wands. This is someone who is a wounded warrior. This is someone who has a lot of determination, a lot of faith, a lot of endurance, a lot of persistence. They've been through a lot. At one point, this person was extremely out of control. They were not aware of their worth. They're aware of their worth now. There could be a slight obsession with you. Spirit, tell me more about this person. They could be obsessed with you. Yeah, we have solar eclipse energy, and we have the Chariot, and we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups, and we have Justice, and we have the Star, and I'm done. There is major change. I'm feeling this energy that you were the catalyst for their growth. They're the Chariot. They're very determined and focused and controlled in what they want. And what they want is to relieve this Devil in reverse, releasing unhealthy patterns, removing themselves from karmic connections and codependencies. There could be a strong sexual pull, but the pull is like this spiritual sex. They feel a beautiful, loving exchange, a companionship, a partner. You're the one to them. You're the one. And they want to give you justice. They want to release guilt and shame on both ends. They heavy energy here of someone who wants to do what is right, wants to walk with integrity, have this fairness and balance. They see you as the star. They see you on this path of hope, healing, and inspiration. You have faith. Your wishes are coming true. You inspire them. You inspire their faith, because the positive vibes is you're no longer like stuck and at a crossroad, because you follow divine guidance. You have divine source with you through all of this, through the pain, through the pleasure, through the hardships, through the joy. Spirit, tell me more about this Two of Swords in reverse. You know where you want to go. You know what you want. Yeah. And then boom. And I love this. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're releasing limiting beliefs. You have this mental strength. You're setting yourself free. You're conquering self-doubt. You're taking back your power. And we have the King of Cups. You've mastered your emotions. You're highly intuitive, psychic, feeling, heart-centered. Yeah. It's almost like you're showing this person how to come out of the woods, because you made it out of the woods. The five of Pentacles. You're looking ahead. You have these positive changes. You're rebuilding. You have acceptance and recovery. You have a turning point. You're no longer stuck in like rejection, turmoil, alienation. No, there was a major reckoning of your soul and spirit. A tower came for you, but not to hurt you, to uplift you. There was this sudden change that happened in your life. Spirit, what was this change for my uncle? What was this change? Yeah, that you can see the fucking truth. I'm telling you, I am speaking to someone who is a psychic, clairvoyant, clairdescent, clairaudient. You had that epiphany, you had that clarity, you had that truth. You're so self-aware. You have so much insight. That's your positivity. You overcame these. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer holding back. You know how to let yourself be seen. Now, the thing that's quite confusing is this negative vibes. And the negative vibes is the Two of Cups came in reverse. Not your soulmate, not your spiritual connection. Spirit, what's this negative vibes? Oh, you have an Emperor in reverse who is fearful of you no longer seeing them as your soulmate, as your spiritual connection. This is someone who was inflexible. They had excessive control. They were very rigid, very dominant, very aggressive. But they want to be here now. They're afraid that you see them differently. Spirit, please clarify. They're afraid of you don't see them, but there's a shitload of passion. There's a lot of passion here. There's chemistry. You guys are connected, maybe let's just call a spade a spade. You guys can connect sexually beautifully. But understand, this person acknowledges this Ten of Cups in reverse. This is a disconnected family. There was brokenness, there was discord. This was an inauthentic relationship. There was some imbalance and misalignment. They're aware of the pain they caused. They're aware. Spirit, they're aware that they weren't who they needed to be. Yeah. But we have the Six of Wands and we have the Wheel of Fortune. You knew at that time they were not who you needed in your life and you set them free. By you setting them free, you are on the path of victory. By you setting a negative energy free, you change that wheel of Dharma. Your lesson was, I ain't going to rock out with someone who does not collaborate and work with me. I'm going to drop you hot. You drop this person. And by you releasing your energy from this person, they're coming back in. It's like that magnetic pull. Someone is seeing your worth, and it might be a little too late, or it might not be. Like, just to be honest, it might not be. We have a lot of Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. This person was self-consumed, and I'm feeling they were self-consumed for their own healing journey. They had to be. Spirit, what's this Wheel of Fortune? What's this change? Yeah, major change is going to happen. Five of Swords in reverse. There's something long-term coming here. There's a harvest. You're overcoming this conflict and struggle. We have a Page of Swords. They're watching you. How heavy. They see you as the Queen of Swords. They also see you stepping in your strength, and they see you as the Queen of Wands. You don't have doubt, but they also see you as marriage. I'm really feeling the negative vibes is someone is finally acknowledging your worth, but it might be a little too late. Because the lesson is this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is collaboration and work. Knowing who to rock with, who to not rock with. Divine Source is saying, choose people who choose you. This person is choosing you now. They didn't choose you in the past, but they choose you now. So what are you going to do? Spirit, what's this Three of Pentacles? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to let the full moon illuminate. The only way you can move towards collaboration with this person is for illumination. This person has to have emotional awareness. They have to close out cycles. They have to move on. They have to be very clear on their intentions, what they want. Spirit, tell me more. If they want you, then they better work for getting you. Like no breadcrumbs, no half-ass. Yeah, this person needs to be truthful. If this person is detached, cool, calm, and collected, it ain't gonna work for you. The King of Swords holds back his feelings. Yes, he's very truthful. He's very wise, but that sharp person, cold and controlling, is not going to work for you because this is what you want. You want love. You want a union. You want alignment. You want openness. You want romance. You want harmony. You want duality. You want love. You're not dealing with trust issues, discord, dishonesty, or imbalance. Like if you don't work with me, you can't rock with me, you can't flow with me, I really have no problem letting you go. If someone who was this toxic in your life wants to come back, then they have to learn how to overcome their ego. They have to learn how to overcome this tension. If we're going to jive together, you better feel good, because if you don't feel good, I have no problem letting you go. Spirit, what's this Five of Wands? Yeah. I don't want you here. If you're here, if you're in this emotional anguish and unresolved issues and guilt and past life trauma, and you're not healing, no. Spirit, you want this person to heal. That's the only way they can come forward. Because if they don't heal, don't bother coming forward. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, because you want the Nine of Cups. You want emotional fulfillment. You want your wishes to come true. You want to feel good. You want to feel satisfied. You want to feel happy. You don't want to deal with someone who's selfish and very self-indulgent and materialistic and overindulgent. And no, you want some grounded, safe, true feelings. Spirit, tell me more. We have the Nine of Coins, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. You are closing out something and you're walking into something new. You finally understand this Eight of Cups. You finally understand this waning moon. You've gained a lot of insight. You have this new perspective. You have patience. And you're the Queen of Pentacles right now. You're tending to yourself. You're balancing. You're focusing on self. You're nurturing. You're loving. You're grounded. You don't want to deal with anybody who lacks strategy. You don't want to deal with anyone who's still healing and trying to overcome pain, because you're on the road to recovery. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles. You just want equal reciprocity. If you don't have equal reciprocity, then don't chill with me. Equal giving and receiving. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.